We're going to pray this is on. We're going to pray this is on. Welcome back, loves. I'm going to say happy Saturday because today's Saturday. I don't know when I'm posting this. I technically, a day in this week, I started to do this as a live, but I'm not sure how it would have came across in a live discussion. So I said, let me record a quick video. And today's perfect because I just got back from the gym. I'm in my workout clothes. At my beautiful, tender age of baby Gen Xer. No, I don't even think it's an age thing, or it may be an age thing, but I've came across quite a few individuals. When I tell them I'm a powerlifter, they're a little bit surprised. And especially like I've posted videos and people see me lifting. I don't even think I lift heavy because they have some girls out there. Baby, when I say they're strong, them babies are, ooh. So I think I'm somewhere in the middle, who knows? But I'm new to powerlifting. Technically speaking, I started in 2022, but there was a long gap from January of 23 to October of 23, I took off. And then I came back in October of 23 for my first competition, March of 24. Anyway, quite a few people have said once they heard me powerlifting, they were either shocked or they may have questions. And I don't even know how much information I can provide because I don't know what questions they have. So this is like a general something about weightlifting, powerlifting. If you have questions, leave them in the comments and I will either get to them or I will make another video, or you could just hit me up and we can have a discussion. As I mentioned, I'm somewhat fairly new to powerlifting. I'm not fairly new to lifting, which is why I always say you cannot outwork a bad diet, because I started lifting in 2013. But I'm the type of person, I eat what I want to eat because I work out hard. Here we are. Am I where I want to be? No. But am I awful? No. But I said that to say, yeah, I've been in lifting. I've been an athlete. I mentioned that in my introduction video. I've been an athlete my entire life. I was always involved in something active, running track, and then I got into playing basketball. And I played basketball even through college, well into my adult years. And I've always been into fitness, meaning I would be in the gym, but I would be what you call a cardio girly. Get on my treadmill or my elliptical, and I'm doing that stuff. What got me into lifting? Lifting is therapy. In 2013, hopefully I can get through this in 2013, we lost my younger cousin to suicide, unfortunately. 2013 or 2014, it's been so long that we're not even gonna bring those emotions up. He passed, and one of my other cousins at the time, he was doing CrossFit, and I think it was I want to think it was literally at the funeral. He pulled me aside and he was like, you know, CrossFit is an amazing way, or lifting. I can't remember if he said the words CrossFit or lifting weights is an amazing way to cope when you're going through something that heavy. So literally, I left. Once the funeral was over, we left the funeral. Probably, I would say within the next 2 days, I was already on a computer. He was like, just look up boxes, because the gym, a CrossFit gym, is called a box. He was like, look up boxes in your area. At the time, I was in New York. I had just moved back to New York. So I looked up boxes in my area, and both my mom and I started CrossFitting. And that's how that journey began. But quickly, if you know anything about CrossFit, it includes your workout of the day, which is more along the lines of lifting a little bit of heavy weight, and then it may get into, it's intense workout. But I fell in love. It's at that point that I realized I'm good at squats and I'm good at deadlifts. The other snatches, cleans, and that stuff, I was training in it, but I wasn't the best. So over the years, I've always realized that I love heavy lifts. I don't necessarily like the workout of CrossFit. Even within CrossFit, I ended up competing because, again, I've always been an athlete, so it's within me to still compete. Anyway, as the years went on and I moved different states, I moved away from the boxes that I was at, and it was always in the back of my mind, look in to see if there's something that just involved the heavy lifts. So which led me, from doing research, it led me to powerlifting. Because powerlifting, which we refer to as SBD, squat, bench, deadlifts, it's just those 3 lifts. So once I got here, I moved here in what? 29th? No, good Lord. In 2021. Once I got here in 2021, that's what happens when you move a lot. Once I got here in 2021, I did some research and I was like, I trained with a regular trainer for a little bit, but then I was like, let me look for a powerlifting coach. And I came across a lifting gym, because lifting gyms is not really like your normal commercial gyms. They're more private, but they're focused on just the big lifts. So I came across a lifting gym and thus came across a trainer. And he's the person I've been with. I started with him, I think, summer of 22. We were supposed to compete, I think, January or the early part of 23. Something got lost in communication, so that competition ended up not happening. I needed some time away because I lost my grandma in December of 22. So I needed that break, so I took some time off. And then I hit him up. I'm like, all right, let's go. Got back into it in 2023 October, and I competed, as I mentioned, I competed in my first competition earlier this year. Technically speaking, as I'm standing here right now, myself and 3 other teammates, we qualified for both, off of competing at that local meet, because that's considered a state meet that we did in March. We qualified for both nationals and worlds, and they're this weekend. But I did not. I took a break and I said I'm not competing in those. They're there. I think they went to. They're doing the All-American Championships in South Carolina. The decision was either we do South Carolina or Vegas, and we were going to do South Carolina, which is the All-American Championships. So you can progress through powerlifting. For me, I like the competition aspect. I love powerlifting because it pushes me. And in anything I do, I try to be the best that I can be in it. If you're looking at this and you're curious, like I said, reach out to me and ask me whatever questions. I'll try to direct you in the best way possible. You're never too old to start. I just not met in person, but I saw on social media this young lady, I forgot her name. I'll put it somewhere either on the screen or in the description bar. She's 80-something years old. She started powerlifting when she was 60-something. You're never too late. My hope, my goal, my dream is to take this journey as far as I can take it and to get there as safely as possible. When I say as safely as possible, are there risks within powerlifting? Yes, because we're picking up heavy weight. So injuries can happen, but technique. So if you're I don't want to go too long because we're already at 9 minutes. If you're interested in powerlifting, look up lifting gyms in your area. If you need a little bit more help, a little bit more guidance, hit me up. I'm here. I'm always willing to help, always willing to be of assistance. Come on, ladies. Don't be afraid of the gym. Let's get in there and pick up some heavy weight, and you'll be surprised what your body can do once you start working. Is it easy? No. Can you do it? Yes. Is it worth it? Of course. I'll catch you guys next time. Don't want to go too long. Hearts always. Hopefully I did not. This was just like a chat because I didn't have questions to go off of. I don't know what kind of questions you would have. So which is why I said, drop it in the comments if you have your questions, and I'll catch you on the next one. Love.